Gents, in our last video, we talked about why older women are bitter toward older men. But let's be real, men have every right, especially today, to be mad or bitter toward modern women.
On pop for a little while, and then you change your mind. What happened?
He's very well put together. He will be my type, but
Well, then what's the problem?
it seemed like there's just not enough grit.
What?
A little, not enough heart around the shell, like some street credibility.
Maybe you're the problem.
Sound a little hood to me.
Hood. Okay.
Now, I just wanted to show you that clip because I wanted to show you how crazy and ridiculous it is for an older woman to be still looking for a man that's hood. And this goes to a bigger problem we're going to discuss today. What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I am your host, Sean C. Now, this discussion about bitter older women goes deeper than you think, gents. And I started noticing the pattern as I was back online again, just as I always do. I saw that these women just aren't ending up bitter, but they are the ones that destroy the relationships that they claim that they want. And then what I really noticed is that modern women just don't know how to love men. Now, you would think it'd be the other way around, but that's not the truth. We can clearly see that these women don't know how to build with men. And instead of looking in the mirror on how to fix this, they point the finger right back at us. How many of you all have seen a woman blame everything on her ex and you never hear about what she did wrong in that relationship? And that's why a lot of men have checked out. Listen, today I'm going to prove it through the clips, through the discussions, and I'm going to even give you personal examples from my life to show you how this shit works in theory and in action. Do me a favor, hit that like button, and with that being said, let's get started.
We got counseling, but I feel like the counseling sessions were biased because a lot of the things I was bringing up to the attention of the therapist, it was almost like sides were being taken. So I just felt like he was coming.
It was obviously biased against you.
Right, he was biased against me.
Here I come. Oh, here I come.
Therapists key in on the most problematic of the two and go there first.
I think he was taking the facts at hand and he was basing his assessments and the therapy that he was offering on what was on the table, not on the emotional aspect, but the facts.
That's what you're supposed to do for sinners, isn't it?
A woman will beg you to go to therapy every day. Let's go to therapy. Let's work on our relationship. Let's go to therapy. Let's work on our relationship. You go to therapy and you're being questioned by the therapist. Her being questioned by the therapist in front of her man, who she always made the villain. It hurts their heart because now you're moving into the realm of accountability.
The world does not owe you understanding or me understanding. If you have all this trauma, go seek professional help because the rest of us do not have to suffer you.
That woman in the clip told Kevin Samuels the thing that a lot of men are seeing, a lot of us are picking up on when it comes to going to therapy. She felt like that the facts, that all they were talking about facts and not getting into the feelings. But the thing about therapy is we go because it's supposed to try to help us fix what's going on. Too often than not, when you go to therapy in a heterosexual relationship, it just becomes a blame fest. The woman talks about what he's doing wrong, and then she leaves therapy when it don't go her way. And that's exactly what we saw, or exactly what that woman told us in the clip. The modern woman mindset is therapy isn't about growth. As much as they want to say it is, it's not about growth for them. It's about validation. They want to be able to sit in that chair with you and then basically have someone confirm what they feel about you. Yelling and screaming about how their men aren't doing what they want them to do. And oftentimes than not, the man barely gets to get that out. The exact same thing happened to me in my first marriage. I went to therapy, tried to talk it out. It became a blame fest. The guy was one of the most passive ass dudes I'd ever seen. And yes, we had a male therapist and that dude was softer than Charmin. And then I even tried to make the effort to work through the workbooks and the things that we needed to. And even then, she took that as an opportunity to be like, oh, you're just trying to tell me what to do. Because the only reason she wanted to go was to tell me what she wanted me to do. When it comes to women taking accountability in therapy, they have no clue how to do that shit because no one has made them take accountability. Most men aren't emotionally unavailable. They're just tired of being punished for telling the truth.
Because that's what your daddy should have taught you to do. Because you're a man, and we are women, and you don't want an independent woman, so do what you're supposed to do, quit complaining about it.
And your mama should have taught you to be a woman. Stop trying to masculine. Your mama should have taught you not be so goddamn masculine and strong and independent. That's what your mama should have taught you. To be feminine, to be meek, to be soft, to be in your divine femininity. That's what your mama should have taught you. While you're talking about my goddamn daddy, my daddy taught me to be a protector and a provider. Your mama should have taught you to be peaceful and pleasurable. That's what your mama should have taught you. So the same lessons that my daddy should have taught me, make sure your mama taught you, goddamn it.
How can I, a 26-year-old woman, show my husband, who's 25, I appreciate him after I said that I never would have given him a chance if I didn't have a kid, and now he's feeling insecure?
What the hell? Oh, damn the devil! Damn the devil to hell!
I was just young and dumb. I'm sorry, you were married to a man with 3 kids. Was he working?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Did you have to work?
I didn't have to.
So you were married to a man that you didn't have to work and you had all 3 of your kids, and yet you thought you could divorce him and find better. Great. Before you met him at 27, between 18 and 27, what happened here?
I was with him as my high school sweetheart.
So you were with a man that you've known and you've seen him grow from high school to 27. He married you, put you in a position that you did not have to work. You had 3 children, yet you decided to divorce him and go elsewhere. And then you want to talk about how you struggled to be something. See, that's where all that comes in place. Nobody's going to give you credit for struggling. You chose it. Some of you don't deserve a second chance.
Yes, he ain't lying.
Modern women today will tell you that a man has to pay for her, a man has to take care of her, provide, do all these things. Yet we're not seeing the reciprocation of what the man needs and wants out of the relationship. That man has to do these things that they want without complaining. But what do these women bring back in return? It's just attitude and entitlement. Men aren't getting the things that being a traditional man used to provide. Not getting it at all. And I've told y'all how I feel like that shit is one of the most unfair things about dating relationships today. Now, how many of you gents have seen this up close? How many of you all have been in a situation where, you have had women who are only there because of what you do for them, because their value was lower or they were trying to extract something from you. And let's knock this narrative out that a man has to be rich for a woman to do this. Because some women, the bar is they just don't want to do anything. And women don't speak up about that. We always hear about the women that are doing so great. They got the degrees, they're smarter, they're doing all this stuff. But the majority of women are just average ass women. How many of y'all been through that? How many of y'all have paid for a woman and done things and given her this lifestyle or given her like a bit of comfort that she got expected to, only to not be respected in return? Come on. We've all been there. That right there is the story of modern women. Men are realizing that you can do everything right and be tossed to the side in a moment's notice for Pookie, Glocktavius, Felantonio, Junebug, all of them. Someone who's doing way less than you can get more attention, more respect, more dignity than you've ever gotten.
This is what kind of shocked me. Most men want relationships. Most men want marriage. Who's leaving relationships? Women are walking out of the door 70 to 90% of the time. And who are they listening to?
It's women.
A lot of women claim that they want a man who's emotionally mature and has his shit together until you actually get one.
I was rejected by a matchmaker this week. You wouldn't be able to work with me. I'm very, very type A, organized. I like to be the leader. I also told her I was looking for a man who was also a leader because I don't want to always be the leader, believe it or not. I told her I was looking for someone that was at or above the same income level as me, driven, who is ambitious, who is ready for a long-term relationship and ready to get married. She may have actually picked up on the fact that I'm a little high-strung. I'm not like a stressed out or anxious person. I'm just high energy or type A. This is who I am.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it?
I said I could never really be with a beta type man. I specifically used the word doormat.
I'm not surprised.
Then you realize that man come with discipline, standards, boundaries, limits. He don't just give in to you because you said you wanted something, and he not dealing with no smart ass mouth just because it's you.
Now, I think it's becoming more apparent that modern women today do not want emotionally mature men, because emotionally mature men are going to require from them more than most of them are able to give. Most of them have not done any type of healing, even though they will tell you that they have. You know, their thoughts of healing is pretty much, oh, I took 6 months to a year off from dating. I went, took some trips and found myself. But somehow they still landed upon some hot dogs and some bananas along the way. They say they want grown, mature, stable men that can take care of them. And when they get it, that dude is boring. That dude's a lame. This isn't fun anymore. And to get to the point that the man is gotten stable to be able to do those things and to provide those things and to be a leader and to be man and to be masculine, he had to put in some work and or discipline to get there. Most of these women do not have discipline. Most of them still run off the chaos that hurt them when they were younger.
She essentially said that I am not ready for her type of services because I have too much work to do. My walls are too high and I'm not ready for a long-term committed relationship at the ripe age of 38, where I have been in therapy for 10 plus years. She also said that I need to soften a little bit, and men like a softer woman. Essentially, I spent $350 to meet with this woman, have her tell me I am not worthy of love as I am, but the fact that I need to change in order to be worthy of love and partnership. We shouldn't be pushing on these narratives that people are not worthy as they are.
You're not a good person.
You level up, you get your shit together, just like everyone tells you to. Wow, they get to do whatever the hell they want. Consequences be damned. And then expect you to bail them out. How many of y'all have been in that type of situation? How many of y'all have come across women like that?
I think people shouldn't be judged off of their past
Sure
and
you
where
should.
they're at
Sure you
in
should.
the present.
Sure you should. You most definitely should be judged off your past. Past performance is the best indicator of future performance.
Men are quick to judge women, but fail to realize the way that the world is today.
Shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right. When a black woman cannot defend the point, they go to the playbook, the sign. Shame, insults, guilt, need to be right.
Well, for people who are out here looking to find a mate, I don't think they should be quick to judge.
You were just quick to judge all men. Are you looking to get married? Do you want to be married? Do you want to?
I am married.
You're a married woman, and you wanted to call into a podcast about single women and their fear.
Yes.
Yeah. Remember what I said? Two things motivate most women, black women in particular: fear and anger, wanting to argue all the time.
Don't ever come by here.
Why can't you find a husband? Especially if you were with a man for 4 years. Why didn't y'all get married?
It just didn't work out.
You're a college-educated woman. Please do better.
Yeah.
It did not work out, meaning what? Did you break it off or did he break it off?
Yeah,
Who left?
Broke it off.
You broke it off with him. Why?
I thought I could do better.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you why it takes us a minute to really love a woman. Because when a man loves, he loves unconditional. I'm gonna love you if you're broke. I'm gonna love you if you got a job. I'm gonna love you when you're mad. I'm gonna love you when you're sad. I'm gonna mad at you when you're sick. I'm gonna love you because I love you, because that's all I really get back. And so if I've got to the point where I love you, my nigga, that shit real. And women will get it and leave that nigga. And fuck the good dick broke nigga. Slide off with the ex-boyfriend or the ex-side nigga. Cheat with the nigga on Edgewood. Flirt with the niggas in Buckhead. Fuck the nigga from college. And all the nigga ever wanted was her ass to love him back.
And then we have to hear about all these educated women. We have to hear about their education and they're doing better, but they're just as dysfunctional. I think that there's a misconception that having a degree means you're actually smart. Having a degree means you got common sense. Because a lot of those degrees are just BS. Let's be real about it. You know, they used to tell Kevin Samuels that they deserve better. But somehow, these women with the degrees that are smarter than you, smarter than me, somehow continue to chase after the toxic men that leave them broken? Y'all ain't really that smart.
Me complying with you in the way you want me to act and the way you want me to move is going to make me unhappy. You want me to still do that? For your happiness. To comply with you so you feel better, so you feel uplifted, so you benefit from my compliance. But it puts me down. Who's more important, you or me? Well, to you, you're more important. To me, I am, or should be. And this is not a selfish act. This is not me saying whatever I feel is more important than anything or anybody else. No, this is saying that ultimately me complying with what you want out of me makes me unhappy. It's not conducive to my well-being. And if I say that to you and you have a but after that, that means you have no interest in my happiness. Period. The end. Now what? Where do we go from here? Hopefully, we can choose one that benefits both of us. But sometimes it has to just benefit one person, and that one person has to be me.
Just God forbid that you choose yourself. And I don't believe that that's a problem. I don't believe that's a problem for the man who is rooted in his purpose. We always come back to this. Because when a man is on his purpose, yes, there are things that is going to appear that you're thinking about yourself. But then what happens? When you get into that serious relationship and you have someone that is under your care, then you have a bigger responsibility to them, to their life. Women don't have that same sense of duty. I mean, they will monkey branch to the next dude at the first given opportunity. Gents, I know a lot of y'all watching, y'all have lived this. We got to do better, because to be a gent in today's society, we have to be better. We have to be better the way we look at these women. We have to be better the way we choose. We have to be better the way we take care of our finances, the way we think about things. And as Kevin Samuels said, winter is coming. Scratch that. We know winter is here. That got a little deep, didn't it? Well, then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel to get more just like this. And you're going to want to watch this video right here, because this is the video that actually started this conversation. And I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this one. And until next time, live your best life.